So on to our next guest, Soula Notos on storytelling. Welcome, Soula, to the studio.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. You are a Renaissance woman, from what I can tell. Multi-inzetbaar, as they say in Dutch. You're a comedian, you're into storytelling, acting, and hosting. Mm-hmm. So tell us how this all came to be.
Well, when I was growing up, I always loved telling stories to my family and to my friends and make them laugh. And I continued doing that. At first, I studied something else. But then I felt like I need to perform, I need to tell stories. And then I went to drama school, and that's how I went into storytelling, theater making, hosting, comedy. And for me, it's all the same. It's all springs from the same source.
Yeah.
To connect people, to move them, to make them laugh or preferably cry or think, to do something. I mean, there's nothing more beautiful than to connect a room and make people laugh at the same time, or make them listen to you and with open mouth, like, and walking around in the same story at that moment. That's amazing. That's amazing.
And I believe we have some photos that you sent us that we can have a look at, that maybe you could also explain to our viewers as we're looking at them.
Oh, yeah. It's jumping in the air, trying to be taller. This is me and my brother growing up in Tilburg. It's an illustrious, beautiful city, not. And and this one as well. It's
they'd leave you at the train station.
Yes. Okay. No, but they both belong to this, the Storytelling Festival, these both pictures, the last ones.
Can you tell us more about the Storytelling Festival?
Yes.
Which is coming up soon.
Well, my show, Who Are You When No One Is Looking, is part of the Storytelling Festival, which starts this Saturday. And my show is on Saturday as well. The Storytelling Festival is, I believe it's the 9th edition.
Okay.
It's a week of storytelling from all over the world, workshops, expert meetings, food, which is the most important thing in life, of course.
And where is it taking place?
In 5 different venues, actually.
Okay.
So it's
all in Amsterdam? Or?
Yeah, all in Amsterdam.
Okay.
It's the International Storytelling Festival Amsterdam. So,
okay, yeah.
More information on storytellingfestival.nl.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And did you...
I was going to ask a question,
go
but
ahead.
you go ahead. You no? Yeah,
go.
you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You have Greek roots.
Yes.
How did you experience growing up with 2 different cultures?
It's frightening.
Yeah.
Painful.
Anything positive?
Yeah. I'm getting there. No, it was natural for me, of course, but also great. There was always a reason to go on a trip, but also to question where do I belong? What is belonging mean? What does home mean? So
is that where some of your stories come?
Yes, it's always, it's a big source of my writing, about of my stories, of my everything I do begins and ends there.
Yeah,
I mean, and that's, I'm always interested in migration, identity issues. That's why I wrote this play as well.
Yeah.
It has this as its theme.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are you when no one is looking? What is your story? I mean, maybe you see me like, oh, this is a white girl. Maybe she's she speaks Dutch. Well, she's Dutch. You're gewoon Nederlands. You're plain Dutch. And that's the beginning of my play. But am I? In what story was I living when you weren't watching?
Yeah.
When I wasn't at school? What language did I speak? What music did I listen to? So, yeah.
And storytelling is centuries old. I mean, it has such a long history,
Yes.
and it seems like it's now really at a peak point. There's a lot of people getting interested in storytelling.
Yes, thank God.
And why do you think that is?
I think people are getting tired of, there's only one big story now, being told, the neoliberal story. We have to produce, we have to be efficient, we have to be quick, time is money, go, 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 and individualism. And everyone's like, well, this is This
Just
is
like
it.
Greek
Yeah.
style. Take a Greek style.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
slow down
Whoa,
a little
whoa, whoa.
bit.
Let's settle down. Let's sit on a pillow. Let's eat some nice soup, and let's listen to some stories and feel like a community again. Feel like we're not alone, and that's what for me storytelling is about, and especially at Mazrap, my favorite place in Holland. It's like, yes, and where time stops and we no one looks at his phone and they just listen to stories, old stories, new stories, true stories, myths. It's beautiful.
And so, like you mentioned before, that's a way for people to connect with each other, and that's the essence of it.
Yes,
really. Yeah.
For me, the essence of everything I do is connection, and and I say moving, move just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
You do comedy as well?
Yes.
A lot. I've seen you perform a couple of times.
I've seen you too.
The Dutch comedy scene's grown quite a lot in the last couple of years.
Yes.
Where do you see it in the next 5 years, or where do you want to see it? Or, what are your hopes?
All right. Yeah. Well, of course that it grows, but that it becomes better and better, more diverse, more women, more different stories. We need more different voices, and more physical comedy.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of words, word jokes, and it's fine. But
you're
it's
not
nice.
good with words.
I'm not good with words. It's nice to have diversity. Is always good, and more political comedy. I wish. I hope, because we need more critical voices. Mm-hmm. We need to question reality, political reality, socio-economic reality, because there's not a big critical voice in Holland, and I try a little bit now, more and more, to be more political, or about the economic state in Greece.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit disappointed by mainstream journalism, and we need come on, make fun of it. Is this normal? Is it okay that everything happens like it happens?
Is that the reason you started Comedy House?
I didn't start it. No. I didn't start it. No. Jeroen Pater started it with Henk, and
in Utrecht.
In Utrecht, yeah. I've been a member from the start, though. They started it because they wanted a Utrecht comedy scene, because the Amsterdam scene is the biggest one, of course, and they wanted hey, why does everything happen in Amsterdam? No, Utrecht, come on. And slowly but surely it's really growing. I mean, we organize twice a week shows in one venue, and monthly shows in another venue, and Utrecht International Comedy Festival every year. I mean, it's growing and growing. It's really nice.
And if our viewers out there want to find out about that and the Storytelling Festival, they can go to your website.
Of course, Soula.nl.
There we have it.
Very good. Perfect. And comedyhuis.nl also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Well, thank you.